from quitting airlines, which is a beautiful lifestyle, to work in real estate, which is a very tough environment.
Airline industry, it's like you are working in a golden cage. Everything is covered from the company.
Emirates Airlines or Etihad Airways?
I work for both of them. I love both of them, but definitely I would choose.
So why you switch from Emirates Airlines or from being an air host to real estate?
To be honest with you, in the beginning, I regret a lot because I did not make any money whatsoever.
For how long you didn't make money?
Walid, how are you today?
Amazing.
First of all, thank you very much for having me. It's an honor to see you in person.
I really wanted to invite you. The main reason I want to know your experience, like why you choose to change from working in the aviation industry into real estate. But we will come back to this after the questions that you have for me, because I really don't know why you changed. But let's finish these questions.
Certainly, definitely. So you are quite popular of asking these beautiful questions about airline industry, about fashion, and so on. Today, the people need to know what you like the most from all this stuff, okay? First, I will start with airlines.
Go ahead.
Do you like Emirates Airlines or Etihad Airways?
Emirates Airlines.
Certainly.
So I don't know about Etihad, I don't know about Qatar. Turkish Airways, I didn't like it. So yeah, Emirates Airlines for me is the best.
Perfect, perfect. All right. Dubai Mall or Mall of the Emirates?
Mall of the Emirates, 100%.
All right, that's interesting. Okay. The Walk at GBR or City Walk?
JBR, I'm a JBR guy.
All right, all right. Perfect. Would you like Uber or Kareem?
Kareem. I use Kareem. I never used Uber. Kareem, they're my people. Even with food, I order with Kareem. I use a lot of taxis. It's always Kareem.
Kareem.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I ask you Kareem or Talabat, you will choose Kareem.
Again, Kareem.
Interesting. All right. Do you like Starbucks or Arabica?
Arabica, the best coffee.
The taste is better?
The taste is better, 100%.
Nice. Cool. All right. Do you prefer Atlantis or Wild Wadi?
I like Wild Wadi because it's cozy. I go with Wild Wadi. I have good memories there.
Okay. In which way it's cozy?
I don't know. It's related to my childhood. I was brought up here.
Okay.
So Wild Wadi is rooted in my head. Like I have memories with it. It's more of a nostalgic thing. It's very hard for me to choose Atlantis, even though it's bigger and better. But Wild Wadi, each time I'm there, I feel better.
Oh,
it's about the feeling sometimes.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. All right. Now about cars, about man toys.
Yeah.
G-Wagon or Range Rover SVR?
G-Wagon.
G-Wagon.
Yeah, it's flat and simple. I don't know. It's attractive.
Indeed, I agree. iPhone or Samsung?
Well, that's the hard one. I will choose iPhone, but Samsung is easier to use. But I will choose iPhone because it's more sophisticated.
Sure. Sure. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to ask you another question about food.
Go ahead. Food.
All right.
It's about food now. We're going to talk about food.
Burgers, to be specific.
All right. My favorite things.
Five Guys or Salt?
Salt.
Damn.
Salt, look. I like sliders. They're considered also burgers.
Okay.
But when I crave burgers, I go to Salt.
All right.
It's not we're not doing advertisement or something, but I like Salt. It's beautiful. Indeed. And the venues are very cool. I like the whole vibe, the whole thingy.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Walid, you've been working in the fashion industry for a very long time. You're an expert. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you questions about the fashion industry.
Yeah.
So you've been working Louis Vuitton for some time. For how many months or years?
I worked with Louis Vuitton for 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
How was the experience?
It was amazing, man.
You it?
I loved it. It was very good. Yeah. I mean, we've met there.
Sure.
This is an in common point. It was a beautiful experience. I had to change because I like media and movie making and short movie. I want to create short movies, and you cannot do both of them. So you have to risk it. But the question comes back to you. So you've been in airlines for a long time. How many years?
In total, around 5 years. So like 3 years and a half with Emirates, almost a year and a half with Etihad Airways.
All right. So today in Checked or on Checked, I choose to invite one of my friends that made a very strange choice from quitting airlines, which is a beautiful lifestyle, to work in real estate, which is a very tough environment and a tough field. But he did this risk, and we didn't meet for a long time, Yousef, right?
Yeah, sure. Almost like a year, maybe more.
Yeah, and I want to know how is he living, through this new challenge of his life, which is real estate. So how is it going?
It was quite challenging because when you work in the airline industry, it's like you are working in a golden cage. Everything is covered from the company, and you travel the whole world. You see beautiful destinations. You get to introduce to new people, new food, and so on. But when you jump to real estate, it's a completely different field. So basically, in the beginning, it was very challenging, but now it's quite easy. It's very smooth. I believe it's the only field where you can make so much money in a short period of time legally. At the same time, they say no risk, no reward,
No risk, no reward, bro. You're totally right.
Yeah.
You said something interesting. You told me that is the fastest field to make money quick, or to be, let's say, rich quick. And you've been doing this for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So I know it's a little bit personal, but comparing your income through all your years in airlines and now in real estate, you think that the choice was right financially, or money wise? You think you did the right choice?
To be honest with you, in the beginning, I regret a lot because I did not make any money whatsoever.
For how long you didn't make money?
More than 8 months.
Oh my God.
It was hard, extremely hard. And from this podcast, I would advise all the people who are planning to join real estate to have savings at least for 1 year. Not 6 months, at least for 1 year.
Yeah.
Solid savings. I would say at least 100,000 dirhams minimum. So after that, I start to learn, I start to hustle. I start to meet lovely people like you.
Thank you.
And the doors start to open slowly, closing deals. And now I'm perfectly fine.
So when you closed your first deal, it was after 8 months, right?
Yeah.
How did you feel? What was the story behind it? Quickly, if you want to tell the story briefly.
Yeah. So basically, it was completely random. So I received this lead from the company. I called the client, and the client was so lovely, so approachable. I pitched the project to him, and I just closed him in the phone straight away, within half an hour.
Man, I can imagine the feeling after 8 months with no income. And thank you for being resilient for 8 months, man. It's not easy to be persistent, and for 8 months, it's not easy, man. 8 months is a long time for someone to survive it. How did you survive all these 8 months?
To be honest with you, in that time, there was one lovely lady in my life that supported me a lot. I mean, they say behind every successful man, there is a successful woman. So indeed, that lady supported me a lot, plus my friends. And I'm grateful for everyone that stood behind me and next to me throughout that tough journey in my life.
Yousef, I have a challenge for you right now. It's a real estate challenge, and also related to Dubai. So it's not only real estate, but we're going to start with real estate, all right?
Perfect.
Ready? So what do you go for? Emir or Dubai properties?
Definitely EMR.
Definitely Emir. Azizi versus Damak.
Damak.
Ellington versus Shoba.
Ellington. Ellington is very sophisticated and luxurious. I love Shoba, but at the same time, I do believe that Ellington is way better.
All right. Okay, that's unusual. Miras versus Nakhil.
Oh, it's a tough one. I believe Nakhil. I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
I love their sales office. So beautiful. At the same time, their projects.
Do or Ittisalat?
Version.
Okay, and I was not expecting this. Emirates Airlines or Etihad Airways?
I work for both of them. I love both of them, but definitely I would choose Emirates. Go Emirates.
So you worked for both of them?
Yeah.
And you choose Emirates Airlines?
100%.
So why you switch from Emirates Airlines, or from being an air host,
okay,
or a flight attendant, to real estate?
Well, honestly, airline industry is amazing, but at the same time, it has expiry date. you cannot fly at all time. And I believe God create us to be on ground, not in the air for a very long time. That's why I switched, but I miss it a lot actually. It
You
was
miss
the
it.
best experience ever.
All right. Yeah, I know. It's one of my dreams, but I was not lucky enough to be accepted. Dubai Mall or Mall of the Emirates?
Definitely Dubai Mall.
Okay. The Walk, JBR, or City Walk? So
Wow.
JBR or City Walk?
City Walk,
Go for City Walk.
100%.
100%. Burj Khalifa or Burj Al Arab?
Wow. Burj Khalifa.
Finally, someone who chooses Burj Khalifa over Burj Al Arab, because everybody go for Burj Al Arab. I don't know why.
Can I tell you something very interesting? I've been here for almost 9 years. I have never been in the top of Burj Khalifa.
Me too.
Yeah. So we'll go together after the
Yes,
episode.
bro. That's a good idea.
I'm down.
I love that.
I'm
Yes.
inviting you.
Cool. We go, bro.
Let's do it.
Okay. Dubai Marina or downtown?
Dubai Marina.
Dubai Marina. Uber or Kareem?
Uber.
Talabat or Deliveroo?
Talabat.
Wild Wadi Water Park or Atlantis Water Park?
Atlantis 100%. I love
Okay.
that place. Super cool.
This is a good one. Starbucks or Arabica if you drink coffee?
Arabica 100%. I
Thank you
love
for
the
that.
packaging.
Okay. Another one. G-Wagon or Range Rover SVR?
G-Wagon for life.
Okay, another one. That's have a relation, like it's something that you and me are interested in. Louis Vuitton or Hermes?
Hermes.
Hermes. Okay.
It's more classy, more sophisticated, more exclusive, I would say.
Okay. iPhone or Samsung? This is the last one.
iPhone.